Hello, everyone. It's Barbara Friesen with segment 4 of our meditation series. And today we're going to focus on the lungs. The lungs are the seat of the COVID-19 respiratory distress. The virus essentially attacks the lungs. And so we're going to work on boosting our energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity, targeting our lungs. The lungs are associated with the metal element, which is also associated with the large intestine. And the emotional part of the metal element is grief and sadness. And you may wonder why we're focusing on grief when it comes to boosting our energy and stamina, vitality, and immunity, and why we're focusing on sadness. Many people will probably already have the idea that we will not be coming out of this crisis without being changed in some way and without assumptions we've made about our life as we know it will be changed. And some of those changes will be a transition for many of us. And when we go through a transition, there's often sadness and grief about what we have left behind, what we can no longer take for granted, what is going to be different about the future. And as many of you have experienced, grief has many different levels. And we go through stages of grief in very different ways, and we have very different experiences around grief. So I invite you to participate in this short video with me to help boost our energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity, and boost our lung capacity so that we not only have better immunity to the COVID-19 virus, but we also have our emotions of grief and sadness in better balance. So let us start by focusing on our body power, sitting with your back away from the chair if you can, with your feet on the floor or cross-legged if you're in a sitting position. And have your back, neck, and head in a straight line, if possible. Feel your feet planted firmly on the floor like roots of a tree, and your head pointed towards heaven. And just be aware of your breath coming in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's just spend a moment breathing as we settle into this meditation. As we start to quiet our mind and feel fully focused on the present. And as you're breathing, I'm going to do a quick invocation to say hello, and you can repeat silently after me as you continue breathing. Dear soul, mind, body of my lungs, my metal element, I love you, I honor you, I deeply appreciate you. You have the power to rejuvenate yourself. You have the power to increase and boost your energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity to help me resist the COVID-19 virus. I'm deeply grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll say hello to the outer souls. We always want to show gratitude towards heaven and all of heaven's saints. So you can repeat silently after me, dear soul, mind, body of the divine, the Tao, all levels of divine in all layers of heaven, all my spiritual mothers and fathers in all layers of heaven, all heaven's saints, saints, animals, all angels, archangels, lamas, gurus, kahunas, all saints in all faith paths. We love you. We honor you. We deeply appreciate you. We bow down to you. We are so grateful for your presence today as you help us to boost our energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity to our metal element. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We cannot thank you enough. The color associated with the metal element is white. And so to use our mind power, we're going to visualize beautiful white light coming in through the top of our head and streaming into our lung area. Lungs right about here. You can place both your hands on your lung area and imagine beautiful golden light circulating in your lung area. Remember that where you place your hands is where you receive healing. And you can even tap your lung area gently. And by tapping, you are stimulating the meridians that run through the lungs. And you're also providing energy and stimulation to the lung area. Remembering that energy needs to move. And when we tap any area of our body, any major organ, we're allowing energy to move into that area. We're opening up space for energy to move into that area. And our sound power today, we're going to chant divine white light. Boost my energy, boost my stamina, boost my vitality, and boost my immunity. When you're ready, you can start to chant with me. Divine white light, boost my stamina. 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 Divine white light, boost my energy. 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 Divine white light, boost my stamina. 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 Divine white light, boost my vitality. 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 Divine white light, boost my immunity. 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 And now let's chant silently, and we'll go through the four again. I think I repeated one of them twice. That's okay. Divine energy or divine white light, boost my energy. Divine white light, boost my vitality. Divine light, white light, boost my stamina. And divine white light, boost my immunity. Just keeping your hands gently focused and over your lung area. And let's just chant silently. Breathing into your lung area. Feel this white light cascading from your lungs throughout your entire body, filling all of your organs, your brain, your lungs, your heart, your liver, your spleen, your kidneys, all your muscles and tendons, all of your cells, the space between the cells, down to the smallest cellular matter of DNA and RNA. Just feel your whole body filling with beautiful white light. And we're just going to have one more chant for a moment to balance the emotions of grief and sadness. Divine white light, balance 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 grief and sadness. I'm breathing in this beautiful white light, your entire body. Take a moment to just notice how you feel right now, in this moment. You can practice this meditation 2 or 3 times a day to help boost your energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity, and balance the emotions of grief and sadness as we work through this crisis together.